Hey guys, so today we're going to look back at unit rate one more time and write equations and solve for x and also solve for y. Today is all about equations. You must use your equation in order to do well on today's practice. So let's look at this first one. Ms. Monica worked 9 hours on Saturday and earned $117. What is the hourly rate? Write an equation to model the situation. Well, I have hours and dollars. I need to figure out what the hourly rate is, so I need to figure out how much money she makes for 1 hour of work. So this becomes simple division. This is 117 over 9. So top goes in, bottom goes out. 9 does not go into 1, but it does go into 11 one time. One times 9 is 9. Subtract down. 11 minus 9 is 2. Bring down my 7. 9 goes into 27 13 times, so 13 times 9 is 27. So my hourly rate here is for 1 hour of work. Miss Monica is making $13. So my equation is y equals 13x. Easy enough. Or if you want, dollars equals 13 times the number of hours. Let's go to the next one. All right, part B. Assuming Monica continues to work at the same hourly rate, how much will she make if she works 17 hours? Again, I want you to use your equation. Y equals 13x. Or, actually, let's use the other one because the other one has letters. D equals 13h, where D is the total money earned, the total dollars earned, and H is my number of hours. Now I'm just going to plug in what I know. I know that she's worked 17 hours. I don't know how much money she's earned, so I'm going to keep my D. I'm going to keep my unit rate, but I'm going to replace x with 17. And now this just becomes simple multiplication. I'm not going to spend time multiplying this out for you guys. You guys can do that on your own. But 13 times 17, if Miss Monica works 17 hours at a rate of $13 an hour, she will make $21. Let's look at part C. Okay. If Miss Monica makes $286, how many hours has she worked? Again, I'm going to go back to my equation. D equals 13h, where D is my dollars earned, and H is my hours. Now, this time I don't know how many hours she's worked, so I know I can plug in 286 for D because that is the value that I know. Now, this operation is multiplication. 13 and H are squished together using multiplication. So to solve for H, I'm going to divide by 13 on one side. And what I do to one side, I have to do to the other side. So my 13s will cancel out. I'm left with just H. And then if I divide 286 by 13, I'm going to get 22, which means if Miss Monica made $286, she's worked 22 hours. Let's do another example, then you'll practice. All right, guys, let's look at this next one. Miss Ayla goes to the store and buys 6 cakes for $54. What is the unit price? Write an equation. Well, again, I know I'm dealing with cakes and dollars. I need to figure out how much one cake is in order to answer any questions. And the unit price means how much does one cost anyway. So I'm just going to do 54 divided by 6. And you guys should have your multiplication tables memorized to know that 54 divided by 6 is 9, which means that one cake is $9. So my equation here is dollars equals 9 times the number of cakes. Now, let's go to the next part. All right, guys, if Miss Abel, that's me, spent $117, how many cakes did she buy? Well, again, I'm going to go back to my equation, D equals 9C, where D is my dollars and C are my cakes. So now I'm going to fill in the information that I know. I know that I spent $117. Well, if I know my value of dollars, I can plug it in for D in the equation. My unit rate of 9 stays the same, and I don't know how many cakes I bought, so I'm going to keep that C there. Now, all I have to do is solve for C in order to figure out the number of cakes. 9 and C are squished together, which means this operation is multiplication. So I need to divide in order to get C by itself. If I divide by 9 on both sides, my 9's cancel out. I'm left with C equals 117 divided by 9 is 13, which means if I spent $117, I bought 13 cakes. All right, guys, that's it for me. Let's practice.